Get ready to witness the NFL's 10 angriest moments. From helmet-slamming showdowns to touchdown tantrums, we're about to unveil the raw emotion that even the end zones couldn't contain. Starting off, we have a memorable incident that occurred during the 2017 game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Seattle Seahawks. After a heated exchange on the field, Seahawks defensive lineman Quinton Jefferson, frustrated by the physicality and trash-talking, was ejected from the game. As he left the field, Jefferson had objects thrown at him by unruly fans. In response, he attempted to climb into the stands to confront them, resulting in a tense and highly charged situation. Jefferson's visible frustration and the intense confrontation with fans highlighted the emotionally charged nature of the game and the potential for anger to spill over beyond the field of play. Another memorable incident occurred during the clash between two fierce competitors, Andre Johnson and Cortland Finnegan. Throughout the game, tensions simmered on the field, with both players exchanging hard hits and engaging in cheap shots. The physicality escalated to a boiling point when in the fourth quarter, with just under 8 minutes remaining, Finnegan gave Johnson a jab in press coverage. This proved to be the tipping point after a day of escalating confrontations. The two erupted into a full-blown brawl, exchanging blows that culminated in both players being fined $25,000 and promptly ejected from the game. Moving on, we have the clash between the Pittsburgh Steelers' Joey Porter and the Cleveland Browns' William Green, which took a fiery turn just an hour before kickoff. The animosity reached a boiling point as verbal jabs transformed into a full-blown brawl, with both players throwing punches and exchanging blows. The intensity escalated to a shocking level when reports surfaced that Porter and Green even resorted to spitting in each other's faces. This brazen display of disrespect not only led to both players being ejected and fined $10,000, but also set the stage for a showdown that transcended the boundaries of on-field rivalry. But that last one is not as violent as the time when Myles Garrett got furious during a game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. In the closing moments of the game, tensions were already high when a scuffle broke out between the two teams. Garrett, seemingly provoked, ripped off Steelers quarterback Mason Rudolph's helmet and swung it at him. The incident escalated quickly, drawing the attention of players, coaches, and of course the referees, as Garrett's actions were not only dangerous, but also unprecedented in recent NFL history. The fallout included Garrett receiving a suspension for the remainder of the season, showcasing how emotions can reach boiling points even in professional football. Remember when Sam Shields and Devon Hester engaged in a memorable on-field showdown? Amidst the play, tensions escalated, resulting in a spectacle of pushing, shoving, and a jaw-dropping face mask grab by Hester. Just when it seemed like the officials were letting the players sort out their differences, Hester threw a punch, prompting the intervention of a flag to cool the tempers. The Oakland Raiders were no stranger to controversy, and in 2003, their practice field witnessed a shocking altercation between teammates Bill Romanowski and Marcus Williams. Known for his aggressive playing style, Romanowski's temper boiled over when he ripped off Williams' helmet and delivered a punch to the face, breaking Williams' orbital bone. The incident not only showcased the intensity of competition within a team, but also led to severe consequences for Romanowski, who faced fines and a suspension. Sprinting into the next spot on our countdown, we fast forward to the 2012 clash between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks, where Greg Jennings and Brandon Browner took center stage in a fiery confrontation. The catalyst for the brawl was a seemingly illegal hit on Jennings by Browner, triggering a face-off that spilled onto the turf. Referees, along with the intervention of Jordy Nelson, managed to separate the grappling players, but not before both were slapped with unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Surprisingly, the skirmish didn't end there, as Browner faced a subsequent fine of $7,875 for his role in the incident. Zooming back to 2009, our third entry on the countdown showcases the clash between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants. The fireworks erupted when Santana clashed with Cory Webster after a block, resulting in a no-holds-barred exchange of punches and helmet-tossing theatrics. Personal foul penalties were dished out like confetti, yet neither player faced ejection from the game. However, the NFL, unable to turn a blind eye to the fracas, imposed $5,000 fines on both Moss and Webster.
Getting close to the top, we have the time Odell Beckham Jr. and cornerback Josh Norman stole the spotlight.
The two engaged in a fierce battle, both physically and verbally throughout the game. Tensions escalated to a boiling point, with Beckham delivering helmet-to-helmet hits and Norman responding with his physicality. The heated exchanges culminated in unsportsmanlike conduct penalties for both players, turning what was expected to be a showcase of skill into a headline-grabbing showdown of emotions and animosity. Before we get to number one, let's take a moment to acknowledge some honorable mentions. Richard Sherman versus Michael Crabtree. A bitter feud between the Seattle Seahawks' Richard Sherman and the San Francisco 49ers' Michael Crabtree unfolded in the 2014 NFC Championship game. Sherman's infamous post-game rant and passionate handshake snub added an extra layer of drama to an already heated rivalry. Tom Brady versus Bill O'Brien. New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady is known for his composed demeanor, but in a 2011 game against the Washington Redskins, he exchanged heated words with then offensive coordinator Bill O'Brien. The sideline spat highlighted the intensity of competition, even among the usually stoic.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The angriest moment in NFL history.
The Oakland Raiders' Michael Crabtree found himself entangled with the Denver Broncos' Aqib Talib during a dramatic clash in Week 17 of the previous season. The simmering tension erupted when Talib, in an unconventional move, snatched Crabtree's gold chain from his neck amid subtle shoving, setting the stage for a riveting feud. Fast forward to Week 12 of the subsequent season, and the rivalry reignited with a vengeance. A lengthy block by Crabtree propelled Talib out of bounds, triggering a brawl where the gold chain saga continued, accompanied by the dramatic removal of Crabtree's helmet. The fracas escalated, with both players attempting to exchange a few more blows before being forcibly separated. The aftermath? Ejections for Talib and Crabtree, coupled with a 2-game suspension later reduced to 1. The history and the audacious chain-snatching antics elevated this showdown to the apex of my countdown, making it a captivating tale of on-field animosity. Touché for 2 chains indeed.